Welcome back, YouTubers. Karasi from Otaku Lair here, and this is just going to be my manga review of the One Piece chapter 741. I actually did the most stupidest thing earlier. I recorded this whole video, except my microphone was on mute, so now I'm re-recording it. So I hope you guys enjoy this review. So basically, just to get started, I'm just going to say that this One Piece manga chapter 741, I really did not like it. It was really quite a disappointment. I mean, it just continues off from last week's One Piece manga chapter 740. Now we have Usopp running away, and he's just blaming Frankie for whatever's happened to the Tontatas. And he's just like, "Oh, Frankie, why didn't you come? Why aren't you here?" And what's even more disgraceful is how Robin got turned into a toy, and he's basically abandoning a Nakama, which, you know, we'd never see Luffy or Zoro or Sanji do. That's just not something the Straw Hats do, to abandon one of their Nakama. It's just not downright. It's not Straw Hat-y, if you know what I mean. Like, if I was Luffy and I saw Usopp do that, I'd probably punch Usopp right in the face, because I mean, that's just downright disgraceful. I mean, everybody was saying from last week's chapter that, oh, Usopp, he doesn't want to die a disgraceful death. He's probably going to come back a strategian and just have this whole plan mapped out, but that's not how it works out. Because in this chapter, you still see him running away. Even worse, he's even crying more now, and the Tontatas are just calling out to him with every inch of life that they have. They're just crying, "Uso land, come and save us, where are you, you're our hero." And you just have Usopp in the background running away, crying, saying, "No, I'm not Uso land, I'm not your hero, I lied." And then you have Treble with the Tontatas, and he's saying, "Oh, Uso land is full of shit, he's a liar." And then Usopp's like, "Yeah, I agree with Treble," basically, just really disgraceful. Also, what kills me the most is that at the end of the Punk Hazard arc, when Luffy was fighting Caesar, how all of Caesar's minions were like, "Look at your captain, he's running away, he's a coward." And then Usopp stands up as a brave warrior and he's like, "No, my captain would never do that. If my captain was to run away, that would just make things a whole lot easier for me, and then I'd be able to run away." And seeing as he did say that, he's basically contradicting himself, because Luffy's never run away from a fight. And Usopp just said, if Luffy never run away from a fight, then I'll never run away from a fight. But then as soon as shit hits the fan in the Dressrosa arc, Usopp just runs away. So like, Usopp, what the hell are you thinking? What the hell's going on inside your head? What happened to that 2 years of training? Did you become a brave warrior of the sea? Or did you become a little bitch of the sea? What happened? Please, tell me. And like, I'm just baffled to see this happening. So basically the chapter was split into 3 parts. First 9 pages, you've got Usopp running away, he's crying, blaming Frankie for whatever happened. And then on the 10th page, so the 1 page, you see Usopp, he comes back, and, well, he gets some balls, really, and he faces Treble, and he faces Sugar, and he uses his Hisatsu Midoriboshi Shuriken, which, hopefully, as it does have Hisatsu at the start of it, which means sure kill or killing attack, then it does have like a secondary move, like his Impact Wolf. It's not just a normal wolf that bites, it actually has like an Impact Doll at the end of it, which does like some massive impact in like a 10 meter or 1 meter radius or something like that. It's just like he's probably one of my most favorites of Usopp's attacks. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, here's his stats, Midoriboshi Shuriken. Hopefully it's not just this normal shuriken that just cuts. Maybe it's a shuriken that it cuts and then explodes, or it attaches to its target and then explodes. Or maybe it just has some really powerful cutting power, so even if Treble did try to shoot it down, it would cut straight through Treble's attack, and then keep on spinning, and then hit Treble and hit Sugar, hopefully knock Sugar out in the next chapter, and then everybody just comes back to being normal, and then we see shit hit the fan for the Straw Hats, and then we see, Luffy fighting Don Flamingo, and, Soldier Sun become back to normal himself, and then he tries to rescue King Riku. And then all of this shit just starting next chapter hopefully becomes really, really crazy. Also on that note, with the next chapter won't be coming out next week on the 20th of March. It will be coming out the week after next, the 27th of March, as stated in the last chapter of the One Piece manga 741. Now, with the last 9 pages of the One Piece manga chapter, it's basically just about Curious's past, how he did win those 1,000 battles in the Colosseum, how he became to be really so strong, where he got his experience from and stuff, and also a little bit about his dark side and about his emotional side, because at the start of it we found out that he killed 3 guys when he was in the slums, and then King Riku comes and finds him, and he basically has a one-on-one match with Kuro. So Kuro's versus King Riku, and Kuro's beats King Riku. And then King Riku goes to him, I'll enlist you in the Colosseum. If you win 100 matches, then you can go free. If you don't win 100 matches, then you basically stay in the Colosseum. Obviously, he won 100 matches, and after he granted his parole, Kuro said to the king, I don't want to leave because everybody thinks I'm a monster, so I'm just going to stay in the Colosseum because this is where monsters belong. So then he won his 1,000 matches, and Kuro found that nothing changed in his life, so he goes and he visits a tombstone, of which I'm not 100% sure whose that is. Maybe his girlfriend or mum's or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. And so then he starts crying in front of the tombstone, and then his last words to King Riku before the chapter finally ends is, why can't anybody just forget about me? So he obviously just wants a clean slate. He just wants everyone to forget about him. He just wants to live a normal life, because he's found out that the life of a thug, of a delinquent, really isn't the life for somebody like him. So yeah, that's basically my One Piece manga review for chapter 741 for the week. If you liked the review, hit that thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, subscribe. Any thoughts or comments that you have, just leave them in the comment section below. And again, guys, thank you for watching.